Hey, I know you want to head up a band and rock till you drop. That's awesome. But you should know that it takes a little practice to become a guitar hero. And I'm here to share some wisdom to get you started down the road of rock. This is it, your instrument. It does lots of cool stuff. We're going to start with the basics. See the 5 buttons on the neck of the guitar? They're the fret buttons. You hold one down to choose a note. Then to play the note you've chosen, use the strum bar. You can strum up or down. What could be simpler? Alright, let's get you tuned up and ready to play. To tune a note, hold down a fret button, then just strum up and down a couple of times. That's right. Good. Excellent. You got it. Keep going. Nice. Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, you're tuned. You're ready to play. So check it. Notes are going to move towards you on the fretboard. You hold down the fret buttons that match those notes. When a note crosses the target at the bottom, use the strum bar to play it. Easy, huh? Give it a shot. Nice. Yeah. That's it. All right. Totally. All right. And here's a tip. If you're playing the same note twice or more in a row, just keep that fret button held down. Here comes some more notes for you to try. Match the note colors with the fret buttons and use the strum bar to play them. When you hit enough, we'll move on. Nice! And you'll just get better the more you practice. When a long note comes at you, hold down the fret button and strum as usual. But then keep holding that fret button down for the note's entire length. If you let go too early, you'll know it, because you'll hear that note cut off. Practice these long notes. Remember, the trick is to keep that fret button held down for the note's entire length. Really cool. You're ready to move on. All right. You ready for some power chords? That's when 2 notes come at you at the same time. Just hold down the matching fret buttons and then strum the play as usual. I'm sending some chords your way right now as part of your rock and roll education. That's the way. Sounds good. Solid work. Sure, whatever. Now that you've got the basics down, let me just go over a few last things. This is the rock meter. It measures how well you're playing and tells you what the crowd thinks of you. If you're playing all right, the meter will be in the yellow center. When you really start nailing notes, the meter will move to the green. Or, if you keep messing up, the meter will drop down into the red. Listen up, the meter will blink red as a warning if you're about to lose. It means it's time to give it all you've got. This is the star power meter, but we'll save that lesson for later on. And this number over here is your score. Every note you hit gives you points. The more you hit, the more the points pile up. Nice! So anyways, let me tell you about this time we were on tour. I had a fever, about 104. I don't even remember the gig. I passed out backstage, ended up waking up in the van. I don't know, must have been like 7 hours later. I woke up and there were all these flashing lights. We're going backwards. I thought we were abducted by aliens. I couldn't fucking believe it. Star Power helps you rack up some ultra-high scores and get those crowds screaming. I'll show you how it works. This is the Star Power meter. There are 2 ways to gain Star Power. Here's how. When you see notes that glow with energy, like those in this combo, play every note and you'll extract their energy as a Star Power boost. All right, let's go. Remember, you have to hit every note in the combo to get the boost. Nice, you got it. This is the whammy bar. Notice that you can swivel it into a position that works for you. But to actually use it, you press it in towards the guitar. When you see long notes glowing with energy like these, you can use the whammy bar to extract the energy into your Star Power meter. As you play the note, push the whammy bar in and out until the note ends. Give it a shot. Yeah, a great way to earn Star Power, am I right? When the Star Power meter flashes, it's telling you it's ready to go. At which point you can lift your guitar upright to release Star Power's pure rock energy. The result is awesome. The crowd goes crazy and your note scores double. The power surge ends when the meter is totally drained. Ready to try it? Lift the neck up high and then play these notes. Listen to that, yeah! Yeah, that's it! Yeah! Rockin'! Rock! Whoa, really cool. Nice, so this one time I was at the Rat and we were playing and the crowd was going nuts and I slammed into our guitarist amp so hard it broke 2 of my ribs. I couldn't believe it. It hurt so bad I was seeing stars. Didn't f***ing matter because the show goes on. You heard what I'm saying? God, rock and rolls are hard. Back for more, huh? All right, we're gonna cover some cool techniques called hammer-ons and pull-offs. But let's start with some tips about the strings on a guitar. When you hold down a fret button, think of it as pressing a string against the neck of a guitar. It's when you strum the note that the string vibrates and makes a sound. If you're holding more than one fret, then the string only vibrates at the closest fret to you, the highest note. In other words, you don't have to worry about your fingers further down the neck. Only the highest note counts, unless you're playing a chord. Why do you care? Well, this is the important stuff for the hammer-on and pull-off lesson coming right up. Okay, check this out. After you strum a note, you can change notes without strumming again if the notes are close together. This is the essence of hammer-ons and pull-offs. They're how Guitar Heroes nail the really fast stuff. You hold down the green fret button and strum to play it as usual. But for the next note, press or hammer on the red fret button. No strumming required. And again, hammer on that yellow fret button. Look, ma, no strumming. Go ahead and try it. Nice. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you got it. That's hammer-ons in a nutshell. Now, I'm gonna toss some more notes at you. Use the hammer-on technique to nail them. Remember, hammer on these notes using the corresponding fret buttons, not the strum button. All right. Totally. You're getting it. That's the way. Sounds good. Now let's talk about pull-offs. They're basically the same trick as a hammer-on, but in reverse. I'll break it down into steps for you. You hold down the yellow fret button and strum to play like always. Now, let go, or pull off the yellow to get to the red fret button without strumming. Then pull off the red to get to the green fret button. Okay, bonus tip. You can hold down the next fret ahead of time, strum the first note, then pull off into the next one and the one after. Cool, huh? I think you're ready to try this. You know, we can come back to this later. For now, let's move on. Practice pull-offs on this group of notes I'm sending your way. Solid work. Sure, whatever. Nice. That's it? Rock it. So next time you're trying to shred something really fast, remember your hammer-ons and pull-offs. You can always head over to practice mode to build up your chops. All right, Guitar Hero, make some noise! So anyways, I ever tell you about the time we were touring in North Carolina and it started snowing? When does it snow in North Carolina? I couldn't believe it. I lost control of the van and the trailer was coming up on my right and I'm driving. I'm like, hey, that looks like our trailer. That's our trailer! And I swear to God, we almost died.